Eh, Tell me, who was the most influential person in your life besides your parents?
Besides my parents, I can think the two people who come to mind are my grandmother, Herminia Coleman, who died when she was 90 several years ago. When my grandfather died, she actually moved to the U.S. from the Philippines. And she didn't just move in with us, she actually moved to the U.S. and started her own life. She moved out, she found herself a boyfriend, they got in they they lived together for many years, but she really built a whole new life. So she wasn't afraid to begin anew. So that is very inspirational to me. The other person is Victoria Beltran. She is a woman who was incredibly strong, raised six smart, wonderful people. Um, Even though she only had an elementary school education, she really pushed her children to find their passion. She believed in education, and she supported me in my own education when there was no other way for me to get through school. So she really believed in me. So she has been. She was an amazing person.
Yeah. Okay. Tell me, was there a teacher that inspired you in the classroom?
There, I think that when most people think of inspirational teachers, they think of someone who was an exceptional teacher. My inspirational teacher was my first grade teacher who really taught me how not to be in the classroom. She was not a very nice person. She made 6-year-olds feel even smaller than they were. There was a part of me that even then knew that if I ever became a teacher, that is what I would not do with my students. So I strive every single day and with every single student to make sure that they realize that they are valued by me, that they are people who are worthy of my time, simply because I think that they have potential, that they are amazing people in their own rights. They may not always believe it, but I believe it. And so I do what I can to make sure that they start to believe it themselves if they don't already.
Okay. How other teacher and your friends react to your accomplishment and how it has challenged you?
I am very lucky. My family and my friends really believe in my life's work. Teaching is difficult, but knowing that there are people who support me, who appreciate what I do in the classroom and with my students, it makes it easier to do. Challenges are, let me back up. I have to give props to my coworkers. I think Overfelt has an amazing staff, and we may not always agree on methodology, but I think our goal is the same. We all want to do what's best for our students. We all want to make sure that our students are successful not only in our classrooms, but when they leave us, that they have the tools to do well in college and in life and beyond. I think that we do a very good job. We have so many students who come back to say thank you and who join the staff in one way or another. So I'm very lucky, and we all have challenges, and we just roll with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me, what do you like to do when you're not teaching?
When I'm not teaching, I do like to go to restaurants. I do like to eat. I like to relax. I love to do the reading that I don't always get a chance to do, especially with a lot of the essays that I have to read. But I do love to read, and sometimes the best moments are just sitting on my front porch with my dog and my dogs and a cup of coffee and sometimes the cat and a good book. And in the early morning, I haven't done it a whole lot, but I like to travel. I have a long bucket list of places I would like to visit. At the top right now is I would like to go to Iceland to see the Northern Lights.
Oh.
I'd like to return to Paris, but speaking French this time. I would love to go to Greece and visit the sites that I read about when I was young and reading all the mythology that I love. But I love to camp.
Okay, so, well, thank you. Thank you for your time. And I don't know if you want to tell you something about local community.
Yeah, I didn't know about this before, but once Mr. Kiala told me about it, I just want to say thank you for highlighting the accomplishments of our students, and bringing to the community the wonderful things that our students are doing and then our teachers are doing. So thank you very
Yes.
much.
Okay, thank you.